Yes, sir, we gon' rise again. America's down and now we gon' rise again. And if we fall, we get up and fight again. But at every last breath till we run out of oxygen. We gon' rise again. We keep it with the people, ain't no need to beef again. Decide the nuts to fly, but we can start to fly again. We make a comeback on like Alvin Iverson. Ain't something that a nigga did with his level, that's a mortal sin. I take it back, but it all begins. I learned to love my melanin, comfortable in my skin. I put that cleanser to my face, cause my forehead need to be clean. We gon' rise again. It's crazy on the coronavirus on the rise again. Ready to go to war with the enemy like a rifleman. Nigga don't say it's at me, but my soul is transparent. I told you we gon' rise again. You never could have did because we gon' rise again. I say I fell up, but still make everybody conversation. Like it's not the way keep, but we gon' lead the pen. Do good and bad, God always gon' be our friend. We come and go, that's now and then. For having such a sad life and being born again. To know that hell shows up, listen to the wise man. I can feel the bird right when I start levitating. I need relief, they got bottled in. Me and Deuce the dumb shit, my folks start hollering. I stay away from cheese, cause I'm lactose intolerant. We gon' rise again, we gon' rise again. Have faith, trust me, we gon' top of this obvious. A people from all whites of life coming together in the room, like a parliament. Summer leader door open. Believe your shoes at the door, cause I don't want no more track. Rivers says we made it through the Great Depression. Everything works itself, just believe in the progression. We can have traders listen on our live sessions. Like the fucks up, throw once in the wrong direction. We'll be good as long we have protection. From school shooting, getting guns in the bag, then police start interjecting. We gon' rise again, we high fly on the cloud like we all floating. We don't watch the news, they report on CNN. Cause they get up fake news and we fucking hate them. We gon' rise again, we gon' rise again. Like a video that's been in the recommended section. A beautiful and peaceful world.